can read on about it on the internet, the PNF method. It's like where, and then we stretch the knee. I'm kind of multitasking here. So, but this is where you like tense your muscles, and then you let go of the tension, and then when you, what is it called? Exhale, you relax even more, and you try to push yourself down. So I can try to show you here in the split. So if we go down, and you can put your knee up if you're too flexible for just the split. Okay, but if you can only reach down to here, then I think if you want to go further down, you can start by relaxing here for maybe 10 seconds. And then for, I think, maybe 5 to 10 seconds, you tense. So you try to squeeze your muscles and try to pull down as hard as you can, but not going down. So here I'm actually very tight in my muscles. And then after these 10 seconds, I will exhale. And while I exhale, make sure to relax your muscles. And try to press yourself down. Obviously, it's not going to be this easy. But I think this is a great way of stretching. Okay? Good. And you put your upper body down as far as you can. And make sure that your foot is not pointing towards the camera. But your ballon, I guess, is pointing downwards, so onto the floor, to create that really good stretch for the side split or front split. Sorry. Okay, but if you're flexible enough, you can also put your leg up. I think this is very nice because you create tension also on your leg here. So yeah, okay, and then we are gonna take the other side. So stretch your knee first. So we create a stretch here on the back of your legs. Good, and stretch. And just go as far down as you can. And put your upper body down. And a good way also to stretch like this is, if you're not that flexible, is often that you're gonna hold your position here. But I think if you have 2 chairs maybe, it will be better because then you create pressure down, directly down, instead of the pressure is mainly here. So for instance, if this were chairs, then I would hold them here in the middle of my front split, side split, I'm not sure, sorry. But so you can have your upper body raised up instead of leaning forward. Just another tip. Good, and we're gonna take our leg up like this, okay? Good. Now we go up, stretch. And you're on your upchuk, okay? And then you put your foot down to the side. So it's more like a yochagi position. And then you lean backwards. Good, on the other side. And after the stretch, I'm gonna answer a few questions. Just to make sure that you guys have stretched as much as you wanted to. So yeah, because we're gonna start with the kick, so it's very important to stretch properly. Good. And put your foot down. And backwards, lean backwards. And we're gonna do a standing frog, I guess. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. And to the side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, very important to push your knee back. And go down to frog, like pre-exercise for the splits. And one leg out. Make sure you're still on the straight line here. If you look from above, it should be one straight line, except for the leg in behind. Good, and the other leg. Switch. And so now you're one straight line in one split. Okay. Go up, and then go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we stretch the side core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now, normal split our feet point upwards. So now we're gonna do yapchagi position with one of the feet. And then you're gonna lean your upper body towards the yapchagi position foot. So it's like a yapchagi, okay? So just reach as far down as you can. So like if you tilted the further, it would look like a real yapchagi. Good, and the other side. So one is yapchagi and the other one is pointing up to the sky. Okay, good. Now you can take some water and still stretch while I answer maybe 1 or 2 questions or whatever fits the schedule. Good, okay, so I'm gonna answer some questions and please just keep stretching to get ready to the kicks, okay? So I will find some questions here. And still you can just ask if you have anything you want to know, and I will try to answer them after the training session. And also I have a question for you guys. I would like to know what you guys enjoyed the most about this training. So if you want to, please leave a comment so I know and can get some feedback on this training. I hope you enjoy it a lot and that we'll have fun. But yeah, it still seems strange that I don't get any feedback for my trainings. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, of course. Okay, good. So I will answer. I think this is very basic, but also like, yeah, there's a reason why it's basic. So when and how did you start practicing Taekwondo? And I started when I was about 8 or 9. I started in 2009 in maybe November, I think. And I started because I did ballet at first, but I didn't like it a lot because it was slow movements, even though I think ballet is very elegant and a very cool sport, but I was small, so I just thought it was boring. So my mom asked me if I like to start Taekwondo, and when she said it was like martial arts and karate, then I was like, well, I'm gonna go with that. That sounds cool. So that was how I started. And also it was specifically Taekwondo because my parents are Korean, South Korean if you may ask. So that's why it was specifically Taekwondo. And yeah, okay, that was actually the second question. Good, okay. So I hope everyone is stretched. And the last stretching exercise that I'm gonna show you is you can either grab a partner or you can just do it at the wall. So you just go up here and stretch. And you can also do it with a chair. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And next. Okay? Sorry, my tatamis are slippery, so. Good. Okay? And you're just gonna lean forward as much as you can, like in one of the previous exercises that we did. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. And then we do it with the yapchak as well. And you can grab a chair if you think it's a little bit difficult. I'm not sure if I'm gonna fall because of my tatamis, but yeah, you go like this. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. And the other change. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. Whoops. And you can do this exercise for as long as you want. But yeah, it was just another exercise that I wanted to show you. Okay? With all this said, grab a chair or a wall. And now we're going to start with the upchagi exercises. Okay, good. So the first exercise is just lifting your knee without putting your foot down. Make sure your foot is upchagi position. And we're gonna do 20 knee lift, okay? Good. Ready. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 둘, 셋, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And change. And ready. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And change. Ready. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Change. Ready. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. Okay, next exercise. I see a lot of athletes who like drop their knees, especially like when they start Taekwondo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up our knee and let go. And also put your under leg, I don't know what it's called, but pull this in, okay, like this, so it's not like here, okay? But the important part is that you don't drop your knee when you let go, okay? It's very hard, but just bear with the pain. Okay, good. We're gonna do 20. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. And I like to use my underarm sometimes. 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good, halfway there. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. Change. and 20. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. Okay, so before we'll start to pull out our foot, you know, like a real lap check, we're gonna do some stretching. Okay, so just in my count, change leg each time I count. Okay, so just up to you. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. And now I'm just gonna move this so we can do backward chaligi. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. And then inwards, Angeliki. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. Okay. Grab some water. Okay, so now take your chair back or grab your wall, and then we're doing some slow kicks. I think slow movements and slow kicks is very important to stabilize your hips, because Taekwondo players often get injuries here, so it's very important to strengthen these. And I think with slow kicks, it's easier to target the specific muscles to make the training more functional, so it's not just squats and so on. So we're gonna do some slow kicks, okay? And I think we're gonna do 10 times 3, okay? Each leg. So you can also do it without. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And the other side, I can show it from the side as well. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. 2 more. Good. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Make it as high as possible without dropping your leg, okay? It's also a good exercise for this. like when people drop their leg, okay? So as high as possible, but no drop. Good. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. And one more. I'm going to do it without the chair. Okay. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. And wait a second, I'm just gonna put it a little more up, I think. Ready, 하나,